What do I do if I don't know my exact birth time? We get asked this question a lot because, believe it or not, it's pretty common that a person doesn't know their exact birth time. And there can be varying reasons for this, such as being adopted, or sometimes a person doesn't have contact with their family or their parents and family members. Maybe they've passed away and that person doesn't have any of their birth records. It's important to be as accurate as possible with the birth time when you're running a chart, so that way you can ensure that you're getting the most accurate chart as possible. So in the case that you, a family member, friend, or a client do not know their exact birth time, in this video I'm going to share with you 6 things that we recommend you doing. First, you can check the birth certificate. If you have it, check it. If the time is not on there or you don't have your birth certificate, then you can try to request one by calling the Vital Statistics office in the city in which you were born in. Or you can go online and see if you can find out information there that way to request your records from the office that way. For example, my birth certificate, I had it, but it didn't have my time on it, didn't have my birth time. So I requested a certified copy from the Vital Statistics office. And then when that version came in, it had my exact birth time on it. I did have to pay a small fee, but it was worth it because I got my birth time and I have an extra copy, a certified copy of my birth certificate. So I just want to note, though, that I was born in the United States and I live in the US, so I don't really have experience on this process outside of that, but I would still look into it for where you were born. The second thing is you can look through baby books or photos to see if there's anything that gives you an indicator of the time of day that it was. And the third thing is you can then ask your parents or other family members or maybe close family friends what they may remember about that day as well. This will help you to narrow down to see if everyone is definitely positive, like, oh yeah, it was definitely in the morning time or it was definitely at night. And then fourth thing is you can run a chart on quantumhumandesign.com/free chart or geneticmatrix.com, run one for every 2 hours and see what changes in the chart. Typically the type profile and the moon gate activations will be the thing that changes and shifts the most. Next, you can narrow this down even more by running a chart every hour and then every half hour, and you can start really tapping into what's resonating based on what you know about type and profile, and then that'll help you narrow it down even more. Finally, like you'll get to the point where you've narrowed it down to only a handful of charts, and then you can do the fifth thing, which is to do muscle testing or to use a pendulum to narrow it down even further. And if you don't know what either of those 2 things are, just do a quick Google search and you'll find some information. And then last but not least, if you've truly exhausted all measures to find the exact birth time, the 6th and final thing you can do is go to an astrologer, one who specializes in birth time rectification, which is basically where they reverse engineer the chart. So that's it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any additional tips that you'd like to share with us, or an astrologer that you know that does use birth time rectification, has a service for that, please share in the comments below. And if you'd like to stay connected with Karen and our amazing community, you can easily do that by checking out the links in the description of this video.